Hi, everyone, and happy holidays. Yeah, happy Easter. It's a good time to celebrate with families, with friends, with loved ones. Yeah, it's Easter. Have fun, and we're celebrating the life of Jesus Christ, a man who came to die on the cross of Calvary that we might be saved. We have access to the Lord because of Jesus Christ. He's a reason for the season. I mean, what more love would you have for your friends that you put down your life for them? He paid the debts we would not have ever paid. We can't pay the debt. So it's a good time for us to reflect on our lives. If we're living in sin, our righteousness is even a filthy rag to the Lord. If you're living in sin, it's a good time to give your life to Christ if you haven't given Him your life, and a good time to live a righteous life and change. Well, I'm not here to preach, but these things are part of our lives, part of our daily living, really. So today I want to talk about when life knocks you down, like knocks you down. Oh boy, yeah. Someone will say, Jenny, what are you talking about? Yes, when life knocks you down. Take it or leave it. Life is not a bed of roses, my dear. It's actually a ton of roses. There are days where some things will happen and you're like, wow, this just hits me. You know, sometimes things can just keep going well and all of a sudden you hit rock bottom. It's not impossible, darling. It's not impossible. That is life. That is life. When life happens, my dear. You know, sometimes I get to tell myself things like, oh, Jenny, how old are you? You're just 29. And I can say I have experienced quite a lot of things. Like maybe not as much as others, but you know, I just feel 29 is too much to have experienced some of the things I have experienced. And I am grateful to God. Because there's sometimes some things just happen to you, and not even the best motivational speaker can motivate you at that time. Sometimes you just get so depressed that you can't even get up. I know a lot of people can relate to these things. I could remember back then in school, then, one thing about life is it doesn't even come with a manual. Life just happens. Even as a student, then back then in school, you had dreams, like wild dreams. Like you just feel, this is easy peasy. Like, this is how I'm gonna do this, how it's gonna happen. But when life checks on you, or when life throws lemons at you, because whether you like it or not, born with a silver spoon or not, there are days life is gonna throw lemons at you. It's what you do with those lemons that matters. When life knocks you down, that is not when to play the pity party. Sometimes I meet people who go through these things. I'm not blaming them for feeling that way at that time or at that point in time, because it's actually normal. Some people go through some things, and at that point in time, the next thing they resort to is self-pity. Gosh, that's the lie the devil tells you. The devil tells you that is the time for you to feel bad for yourself, or to feel that God has abandoned you, or to feel that you can't make it, or you can't even get up again. That's a lie. The truth is, most of those things that happen to us molds us, makes us better. I woke up this morning to a call of a very good friend, and she called and we talked a lot. We talked about 30 minutes, and all she was talking about was how things weren't just going as planned. And when I mean things weren't going as planned, it doesn't mean she didn't have a job. She has a job, a very, very good job. But there's just some things that just don't feel right. You just feel either, it might not even be your career, it might be your love life, maybe your finances. Sometimes you could be earning, enough for an average person, and yet you feel, oh God, I'm not doing so well. Life just knocks you down. But guess what? We just need to keep fighting. When life throws lemons at you, hey, baby girl, baby boy, make lemonades out of it and have fun. Cheers! Yes, that's it. Most times we go through these things because It's part of life. It's actually just part of life. There are days where you feel so down. You just feel, I can't do this anymore. That is not the time to wallow in that feeling. It's okay to feel that way. Don't let anyone make you feel bad for feeling that way. Don't. It's actually normal. You're human. You have goals. You have aspirations. It's normal for you to feel that way. Grow through the process. It's actually a process in life. Grow through it. Keep believing. And guess what? God would not give you a problem bigger than you. Hey, He didn't say, I won't give my saints or the saints problems that are bigger than them. He said, everyone. He loves us irrespective. He loves us. He will not give you a problem that is bigger than you. Whatever you're going through, guess what? You can grow through it. You can go through it. That is not a time to get down. That's the time to get up. The devil comes with several lies to make us believe that it cannot happen. It's a lie. That is when it can be done. I remember vividly there was a time I was in a depressing state. I mean, I didn't even know I was depressed until I just had to grow through it. It wasn't an easy phase. It wasn't an easy phase. But there's one thing I want you to believe. I want you to believe that provided you keep working on yourself, you keep believing, you keep putting in the work. Believe you me, there's something called resilience and consistency. It will work for you. There's some things some other people might get on a platter of gold. Doesn't mean you don't have your struggles. They have your struggles. The funny thing about life is there's a part of your life where you're not struggling. And there's a part of your life where you're struggling. That particular part where you're struggling, someone else who seems to have it all better might be struggling in that part you're not struggling in. That is what life is. No one is exempted from it. Even the billionaires of this world, the Donald Trumps, the Warren Buffett, the Dangotes of this world, at one point in life, they were down. It felt like that was the end of the road for them. But guess what? They never gave up. The only person allowed to give up is someone who is dead. Only the dead has the right to give up. Provided you're still living, you're still breathing, man, that is not the time for you to give up. That is the time for you to keep believing. That is the time for you to tell yourself, yes, it can be done. Jennifer, it can be done. You know, we just have to keep pushing. We just have to keep believing. I know someone out there who might be watching this video, or you can share with your friends, that need this at this point. Keep believing. No matter what you're going through, no matter what. It could be anything. It could be a lady who is yet to find a soulmate. It could be a woman who's been married for 5 years, 10 years and no fruit of the womb. It could be someone who graduated years ago and yet to find a job. It could be anything. It could be someone struggling with health. It could be anything. Life can throw anything at you. It could be someone who is struggling for the life of his loved ones or her loved ones. It could be anything. But at the end of the day, guess what, sweethearts? You pull through. It's just the phase you have to go through to where you're going to. The only thing that would not work out is when you give up. Once you give up, you're telling yourself, no, I can't do this anymore. Or no, it can't happen anymore. Or no, I can't be great. Or I can't achieve those dreams I've always had. That is when you're telling yourself, I am giving up. There is no reason whatsoever to give up. You have to keep believing. You have to keep trusting God. You have to keep telling yourself every day. And there's another thing we should do is speaking life to ourselves. Speaking life to our lives. Yeah, I don't know if that's right. But yeah, you have to keep telling yourself every day, yes, Jennifer, I can do this. Yes, I can do this. Yes, I am this. I am this. Because the words of our mouths would define our lives. Okay? I really hope someone out there who's feeling down, who is feeling like everything has crumbled, get up. You can do it again. And if you lost some things, let's say before you used to be very, very okay or very rich, or you had a good job before and all of a sudden you lost your job or whatever it is, guess what? You did it before. You can do much more now. You can do it again. You can. Even the word impossible says, I am possible. I really hope this has encouraged someone to just keep believing and keep trusting and keep working on yourself. I cannot overemphasize that. Keep believing, keep working on yourself. Take that course, do that program. It could be an online course. There are a lot of online programs out there, online resources out there. Do it. Some are free. Put in for it. Just keep moving. And don't forget, a little drop of water makes a mighty ocean. Don't let life will knock you down. Yes, I wouldn't say don't let life knock you down, because we don't even have a choice. It is life. It would knock you down. It is what it is. But don't stay down. That is the time to get up and get going. Move forward, okay? Yeah. Thank you so much for listening. Bye-bye.